Yo, Krash here, in with another video. Said I was going to do a day in the life of Krash either today or tomorrow with the filming. Cannot do it because the weather is harsh out there. It is actually icing. It's bad. It's nasty. So we're keeping it inside. I got something for you today. A little useless, I guess you could say, but do my videos ever have a real point to them? I don't know, but you see me in a lot of pictures of wearing hats. Oh yeah, let me readjust that real quick. My left arm's hurting. Okay. Alright, you see me in a lot of videos wearing hats. Sometimes it's red, silver, sometimes black hats, and they're always backwards. You don't really know what I'm repping, so I'm going to explain my hats to you today because they're an important part of my life. And you know what's sad is most girls are always like, "Hey, Krash, I love when you wear that hat backwards." When I do it because I'm lazy. You should be noticing this when I take time to put my beautiful hair up. Nonetheless, let's get to the hats. Now I'm going to turn this camera around here. Let's see if I can actually see what I'm doing. Okay, there it is. This first one right here, LBUA. That's an umpire hat. Yes, I used to be a Little League umpire. I made tons of kids cry. What does it represent, Krash? I guess it represents hardcoreness. I just never let down, and I feel sorry for those little youngsters. I went a little crazy out there. I ejected a coach once, but you know what happens. And it was a fun time in my life before I got this job here. Next up, yeah, you see what I'm repping here, Sam Houston State, school I go to. But this hat's a lot more than just that. You know, this is probably the dirtiest hat I have. I mean, it looks absolutely filthy. Let's turn this thing around right here. There, let's see. You can see the rim. It's got moisture and substance all over it. Yeah, because I was doctoring balls in intramural sports. That's how hardcore I am. Yeah, I guess it's not technically cheating if you don't get caught. But yeah, intramural referees. Yeah, I have an X factor when I play. Moving on next, the Astros hat. You know, die-hard Astros fan before anything else in the world. Love that team. Sleep, eat, and drink baseball. Astros, I guess, represent the sign of hope, the sign of loyalty that I bring to the Krash market, to the industry here. Astros always a what would you call it? A classy team, a staple in Major League Baseball. Moving on. Hey, you say something bad about this right here, and I will slit your face. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, all my friends pretty much hate this hat, and they hate the Steelers. I guess I just got to deal with it. I'm a pretty big diehard Steelers fan. Don't say anything again. I will mess up your face. Moving on. The candy hat right here. This is the most commonly hat you see me wearing. Backwards red hat. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of Fred Durst, Limp Bizkit, you know, so get it all red, throw it on backwards. You got it. So you're wondering what the candy is. It's not Candy 95. It was another name I was actually given a while back, but we're not explaining that. And finally, my newest hat. I showed it on the last video. The Krash hat, silver and black. Repping my new colors there, the Krash hat, what I'm going to be featuring for the majority of the time now. And what is the point of this, you say? All these hats? Why am I even explaining them? Because they all have some remembrance, some meaning, and a point in my life. Like, you really cared about that. The Krash hat, the candy hat, the Steelers hat, Astros hat, Sam Houston hat, and my umpiring hat. Something to, I don't know, waste time on board. Probably just spend about 4 minutes of your life you didn't want to. You can't get it back, but you can always tune in to Krash Radio Saturday 2 to 6, Sunday 12 to 4. And to conclude this pose, check this out right here. We're going to be jamming it. Yeah, you hear that in the background? That's Matches in Big Al. I promoted them a few months ago. These guys are hitting it big on the Houston scene. This is their new song right here, Superstar. Matches Big Al, an absolute jam. You know, it's the type of song you want to put on your hat backwards. You want to dance a little bit. You want to try and lip sync it. So I'm a superstar. Superstar. No, I'm not going to sing along. I just sing it with my lips because I can't sing. Yeah, that's the jam right there. I hope it's picking this up good because these guys are going to go big. You're going to want to get to their Facebook page, Matches Big Al. MatchesBigAl.com, I believe, just launched. They're both friends of mine, they're both Candy 95 listeners. You're definitely going to want to hop onto that. And again, listen to some Krash Radio. 5 minutes down the drain of your life, that's more than enough. I'm over and out. Again, if you haven't, join the Facebook, go to the main site, candy95.com. Krash on Candy95 on Facebook. Krash, what is it? With a K. Over and out.